The downdraft told me he smelt good. The waistband swagger told me he understood. The hand in pocket restraint desire told me he had wood. The resting by the unlit corner two drags, he was no regular hood. He was shady under the should or could, exhaled on the blast of bud. Followed me with those urban eyes, followed me was no surprise. Halted, he carried on, then turned about, desire present, evident of no doubt. The air was heavy with potential. This needed to twist into the exponential. I fixed my gaze where pleasure grew. He threw his spliff, the twisting man-sized shoe. He moved in, the silent din, hot-breathed chin, his tongue sharp and thin. Button flies, 1, 2, 3, win, win, win. The ocular, spectacular in its vernacular construction. This was feasting, the least thing being decorum. This was floodgate destruction. Piano fingers hit the keys more ebony than ivory, pressed and pushed on lips, on tongue, outside, inside of me. Then he said it, and it shifted. This doesn't mean I'm gay. As he reached and t-shirt lifted. You know what I'm saying? He needed reply. Tugged on my nipple. You know what I'm saying? Just a bit by. Now I've learned from experience that at this point it's best to agree. That was his label for him rather than me. He could have told me he was a telephone box. Then a passing, skinny, hungry-looking fox. It changed the tone, we shared the scene. Not two hoots, who he'd done, where he'd been. In the here and now he owned, directed, inspected, erected, ejected, leant back against the wall, spliff, drag, reflected. This never happened. Eyes fixed, he passed his joint. Always walk this way, this time, this day, from work, my late shift. I smiled, I got the drift, the point. Passed back the joint.